Hi there, I'm Tish.
I'm Lily.
And together we are
Haunted Housewives.
And we are coming to you today to give you 2 reasons why you should visit Midnight Hour Scaregrounds in Mercer, Pennsylvania. That was almost...
I forgot the rest of it. I was like, Midnight Hour.
Scaregrounds.
I just kind of like mouthed along with you the rest of it.
You're enough of a theater mom that you should know the whole watermelon trick.
That's true. That's true. From now on, I will.
But we wanted to tell you about this brand new haunted attraction, new in the year 2024, just getting off the ground, but there's a lot to see, do, think about here. And we're looking forward to where this one goes in 2025 and beyond. All right, so do you want to kick us off?
Sure. So one of the reasons is they have a really amazing setting for their haunts. When we pulled up, I don't know what I expect. But like, I was just like, wow, like, look at the moon, and like, there's trees over there, and there's just like land over there, and it just looks so spooky. There was like mist coming up, and
it was beautiful.
It was.
And they built a fence of corn stalks. They built this fence themselves.
Yeah.
They created this barrier around the fairgrounds to make them the scaregrounds.
Yes.
See how that works?
Yeah.
But they built like this whole barrier of corn stalks around the perimeter of this attraction, and it's beautiful, rural, creepy, children of the corn, folk horror vibes. Yeah, and it's another one of these places, like, I've said this before, I love, like, I love a good haunted carnival.
Feeling it, just pulling up and seeing, like, oh my gosh. And you only have a few seconds to enjoy it before somebody comes out and greets you.
Right. So it's got a great setting. It's got, if you would permit me the pun, good bones. Ha ha ha. Because they're this fairground.
Right.
And you have the exhibition halls, you have the barns, which they use to really good effect. I mean, one of the things that we both noticed going into the barns is they have actors scattered throughout the stalls, and you can hear something a distance away.
Yes. But you have no idea where it is.
Right. And you can sort of see through that sort of open palette work, the lattices of the stalls. You can sort of see that there are things moving over on the other side of this building. She got trapped.
Of course.
She got trapped. In the first pass through the barn. I walked through, but there were too many things in the barn waiting for her.
There were, it was.
But it's a beautiful setting, and it gives them a lot of room, I think, to grow.
Absolutely.
So, setting.
Yes.
I would say one of my reasons that you should visit Midnight Hour is because they are extremely community oriented. First of all, they are doing this haunted attraction for the community. It's northwestern Pennsylvania. There are good haunted attractions in that area, but this is something new, different, exciting, and so they're trying to bring something into the community that is fun and scary and energetic. But on top of that, like the weekend that we went, they were offering a discount on admission because they were raising funds, I think, for animal charities. down in North Carolina, places that had been hit by the hurricane.
Yes.
So they were offering a discount on their ticket price.
If you bring in like cans of food or boxes of food, bags of food for pets.
And Lily is essentially spooky Snow White. Like, honestly, birds, animals flock to her. So she had all this stuff that she brought to donate. And they were collecting for the animals. And I think they did something every week.
Yeah.
They focused on different charities every week. So if you are going to this haunted attraction, you're giving back to the community.
Yes.
You're giving back to people in need, animals in need.
It's a way to do good and have fun.
And yes, we love that. Do good and have fun at the same time. And they really want their guests to have the best possible time. The customer service there was just was top notch.
Very much so.
They had they had good concessions. They had good interaction with the people who were not the maniacs in the haunt.
We'll talk about that in a second.
But this is a haunted attraction that they scare because they care.
Their slogan next year.
To steal a line. So if you're interested in going to a place that will scare you and excite you, but also give something back to the larger world, Midnight Hour Scaregrounds. But there's a flip side to that. There's a nice people at the concession stand, there's a nice people at the ticket booth, and then there's
the crazy ass actors. So they have some really, really good, interactive, creepy as actors. They are so immediately we saw Dead Bozo with his chainsaw. We did not like him very much. He made me do a lot of cardio. Not good.
Did he trap you in the porta potty? Or was that someone else?
I have no idea. I was in the porta potty. Somebody trapped me in the porta potty.
You are never safe. You are never safe.
Dead Bozo trapped us in our car.
Yes.
When we were leaving, he was outside of our car. There's a TikTok if you want to go see our TikTok.
Yeah.
Dead Bozo.
Dead Bozo is a very, very aggressive, not to say completely unhinged, chainsaw clown.
And then there was Arlo, who was so creepy. He had some sort of
he had a
voice changer speaker kind of thing, and he's just like Arlo, and he was following us around.
Such an original character.
Yes,
so well done.
Yes,
kind of in the genre of murderous redneck. He crazed redneck, but also so different because he has this mask, and he has this voice.
He's a very unique character, so creepy,
and it almost Michael Myers in the slowness of and deliberateness of his movements. Fantastic. And I think the first person I interacted with was this happy.
Yeah.
She had no name.
Oh.
Because they took it from her when she was in the asylum.
Right.
And she escaped from the asylum, and she hasn't picked a name yet. But this, maniac with a weapon and pigtails and her little overalls. She comes bouncing up to us and ready to disembowel us. But really, really good actors and good actors in the house. Like we said, there are two buildings, there were two buildings, 2024. 2025 will be a whole different thing.
Right.
But there was an exhibition hall and there was a barn. And the actors in both they're physical, they're relentless. There was this girl crawling on the floor in the first building who followed us. I hate that.
I know.
I hate that. I love it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
She was crawling after us. The creatures in the barn were incredibly aggressive and just brutal and wouldn't let up. And just really high quality acting.
Yes.
The whole way through.
Yeah.
Midnight Hour Scaregrounds, excellent acting for scare actors. Good job, y'all. I would say the other reason to visit Midnight Hour Scaregrounds, they will be in their second year by the time you see this. They'll be planning, and I know they'll be planning.
Yes.
You want to see a place on the rise. You want to see a place that is growing, that has ideas. We could see that in the exhibition hall because, these places they're big, blank, kind of anonymous spaces. And they had cut it up into mazes and little rooms, and they had little surprises in the rooms. They had just top-notch performances, great service, great setting. You're going to want to visit this place to see where they go.
Yeah, absolutely. You can say I was there at the beginning.
Yeah.
Though, of course, we don't know what 2025 is going to look like.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm sure it's a lot bigger and better. That's the people that have that kind of passion and determination and creativity. That's what we see from them.
Yeah.
Every year is bigger and better, and they change things, and they have so many ideas.
Yeah, we can tell the best haunts are the places where people want to talk about, here's what's next.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, this is what we did this year. Wait till you see what's coming next. We have all
Can't
these
wait
ideas.
till you see this.
And just the level of commitment, passion, and aggression from these lunatics makes me think that this is a place that is going to just grow and get scarier, darker, better. I mean, we haven't really talked about this, but the themes were very, redneck horror, crazed maniacs with various weapons, some sort of supernatural religious horror stuff, and great makeup, especially in a first-year haunt, great costuming, great level of commitment. So I would say Midnight Hour Scaregrounds is a place that you will want to check out in 2025 just to see what lunacy they've cooked up over the year.
I agree.
And we will be back with more reasons to visit more haunted attractions.
Bye.
Bye.